Jordan Poole is one of the most promising players in the NBA. But he's just as good living it up as he is splashing threes. More lifestyle, career, and personal life stuff coming up big time hoop style. Jordan has been mentioned with many names in the past, but a recent event put an end to all the gossip. This smooth operator reportedly dropped a whopping $500K on his first date with rapper Ice Spice. Yeah, you heard that right, $500,000. According to a friend of Ice Spice who spilled the tea to Media Takeout, Jordan and the female rapper spent an entire day shopping for the finest threads money can buy. And we're not talking about your average department store. We're talking high-end fashion labels like Gucci and Louis Vuitton. Now you might be thinking, is Jordan out of his mind? Who spends $500,000 on a first date? And honestly, we can't blame you. But let's take a moment to appreciate the sheer audacity and confidence to pull off such a move. And let's not forget about Ice Spice, who's a successful and wealthy rapper in her own right. It begs the question, is this what it takes to impress women these days? Or is Jordan just a baller who's playing the dating game on his own terms? To have this kind of money to spend, you need to put in that work. You need to know how that work ethic came to be. Born on June 19, 1999 in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Poole was a natural-born athlete with a love for basketball from a young age. But he didn't just rely on raw talent. Oh no, this guy worked his butt off to improve his skills. From his early days on the court, Poole was known for his impressive long-range shots and unwavering confidence. And we can't ignore the father factor. Poole's father, Anthony, who also played basketball in high school, played a significant role in his development as a player. In an interview, Poole mentioned that he grew up in a competitive environment with his family members and friends constantly challenging him to improve his game. He credits this environment with helping him develop his work ethic and drive to succeed. He attended Rufus King High School in Milwaukee and later went on to play college basketball for the Michigan Wolverines. During his time in college, Poole played 2 seasons, averaging 13 points, 2.2 rebounds, and 2.2 assists per game in his sophomore year. He also hit a memorable buzzer-beater three-pointer to send Michigan to the Sweet 16 of the NCAA tournament in 2018. Ice water in his veins, dude. In 2019, Poole was selected by the Warriors with the 28th overall pick in the NBA draft. He signed a cool 4-year contract worth $10 million with $6 million guaranteed. Not too shabby for a rookie. But Poole didn't just rest on his laurels. In his second year, he upped his game and increased his scoring average from 9 to 12 points per game. And after spending 2 seasons as a two-way player, he became a regular in the Warriors' rotation in 2021. Since then, Poole has become an integral part of the team, known for his ability to score beyond the arc and create his own shot off the dribble. He even led the NBA in free throw percentage and helped the Warriors win a championship. It's no wonder the Warriors management couldn't resist offering him a new contract. So on October 15, 2022, Poole signed a 4-year extension worth a whopping $123 million. The deal kicks in the 2024 season and he'll average $32 million a year. Talk about a raise. And it's clear that Poole is living up to that hefty contract. In the 2022 to 2023 season, he's been playing at a high level and averaging 20 points a game off the bench for the Warriors. But the Warriors aren't the only ones paying Poole the big bucks. It's not uncommon for athletes to sign endorsement deals with various companies in order to supplement their income and increase their exposure. In the case of Jordan Poole, he signed an endorsement deal with Ethika, a company that makes men's and women's underwear and apparel. As part of this deal, Poole became an ambassador for the brand and has appeared in several ads for Ethika. In addition, Poole has worked with other brands such as XOXO and BADDIE, promoting their products on his social media accounts. Endorsement deals can vary widely based on a player's popularity, performance on the court, and marketability. As Poole continues to establish himself as a key player for the Golden State Warriors and gain more exposure in the league, it's way possible that he will sign even more lucrative deals in the future. Even if he's already making money from extra endorsement deals, nothing will change because this guy isn't very good at spending money. Jordan has kept it real hush-hush about this living situation. While he was thought to be renting, it's worth noting that after his extension, he's very likely to have bought something very nice for himself. However, at home, he seems to keep it very chill. Jordan said, "I take naps, I watch Netflix, Hulu, and play with my cats. Me and my brother, my roommate, we play games, watch movies, and go out on our balcony and just chill. Get a little bit of fresh air." From this, we can see that Jordan doesn't live alone, with his brother, but he really loves cats. He's been a cat fan since a child and adopted a few felines that he can hang out with all the time. The brothers are Kai and Coda, and the rescues now get to live in an NBA home. My man's as speedy in his cars as he is on a fast break. Therefore, Poole is a Porsche freak. He owns a black Porsche Panamera. The price of this car is estimated to be more than $180,000. And the sexy machine can reach a top speed of 196 miles per hour and can go from 0 to 60 in just 2.9 seconds. Players love Porsches for their amazing engineering and smooth luxury handling. Luka Doncic is also a huge Porsche fan with at least 3 of them. Let's face it, Jordan Poole is a charismatic person, especially for the baddies. He's even getting more so with his tattoos. Poole's only upper body tattoo is a Chinese writing found on his shoulder. It says "Perpetually God." Apart from that, Jordan has an "Only the Strong Survive" tattoo on his leg. The Strong Survive portion of his tattoo was recently colored with a nice GSW blue. Poole also recently added a Jackie Robinson leg tattoo. In addition to this tattoo, he has a rock on hand signal tattoo that has us reminiscent of older rock days. Beautiful cars, tattoos, $500K on a date. But he doesn't just spend it all on himself. With all the money he has left over, he's extremely generous. One of the organizations that Poole has supported is 1 Million Masks, which is a nonprofit organization that provides masks to those in need during the pandemic. Poole donated $10,000 to the organization in 2020. In addition, he's been involved in community outreach programs with the Warriors, including participating in basketball clinics for children and visiting schools to promote education and healthy living. Poole's also been active in supporting social justice initiatives, including participating in peaceful protests and using his social media platforms to raise awareness about issues of racial inequality and police brutality. What a guy, huh? Now is the time you've all been waiting for. How much is Jordan Poole's net worth? With everything going on in his life and career, he has a net worth of $7 million. Pet will blast off when his extension kicks in. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let's watch another one now. What are you waiting for?